And again, we're looking at Psalms 4, focusing on verse 5 through to 7. So let's go ahead and reach those first 7 verses of this fourth psalm that's subtitled, Answer Me When I Call. Verse 1. Answer me when I call, O God of my righteousness. You have given me relief when I was in distress. Be gracious to me and hear my prayer. O men, how long shall my honor be turned into shame? How long will you love vain words and seek after lies? Selah. But know that the Lord has set apart the godly for himself. The Lord hears when I call to him. Be angry and do not sin. Ponder in your hearts, on your beds, and be silent. Selah. Offer right sacrifices and put your trust in the Lord. Verse 6. There are many who say, Who will show us some good? Lift up the light of your face upon us, O Lord. Verse 7. You have put more joy in my heart than they have when their grain and wine abound. And so let's look to the Treasure of David for the Exposition by Charles Spurgeon. Verse 5. Provided that the rebels had obeyed the voice of the last verse, they would now be crying, What shall we do to be saved? And in the present verse they are pointed to the sacrifice and exhorted to trust in the Lord. When the Jew offered sacrifice righteously, that is, in a spiritual manner, he thereby set forth the Redeemer, the great sin-atoning Lamb. There is, therefore, the full gospel in this exhortation of the psalmist. O sinners, flee ye to the sacrifice of Calvary, and there put your whole confidence and trust, for he who died for men is the Lord Jehovah. Verse 6. We have now entered upon the third division of the psalm, in which the faith of the afflicted one finds utterance in sweet expression of contentment and peace. There were many, even among David's own followers, who wanted to see rather than to believe. Alas, this is the tendency of us all. Even the regenerate sometimes groan after the sense and sight of prosperity, and are sad when darkness covers all good from view. As for worldlings, this is their unceasing cry. Who will show us any good? Never satisfied, their gaping mouths are turned in every direction, and their empty hearts are ready to drink in any fine delusion which impostors may invent. And when these fail, they soon yield to despair, and declare that there is no good thing in either heaven or earth. The true believer is a man of a very different mold. His face is not downward like the beast, but upward like the angels. He drinks not from the muddy pool of mammon, but from this fountain of life above. The light of God's countenance is enough for him. This is his riches, his honor, his health, his ambition, his ease. Give him this, and he will ask no more. This is joy unspeakable and full of glory. Oh, for more of the indwelling of the Holy Spirit, that our fellowship with the Father and with the Son, Jesus Christ, may be constant and abiding. Verse 7. It is better, said one, to feel God's favor 1 hour in our repenting souls, that to sit whole ages under the warmest sunshine that this world affordeth. Christ in the heart is better than corn in the barn, or wine in the vat. Corn and wine are but fruits of the world, but the light of God's countenance is a ripe fruit of heaven. Thou art with me is a far more blessed cry than, Harvest home, let my granary be empty. I am yet full of blessings, if Jesus Christ smiles upon me. But if I have all the world, I am poor without him. We should not fail to remark that this verse is the saying of the righteous man, in opposition to the saying of the many. How quickly doth the tongue betray the character! "Speak, that I may see thee," said Socrates to a fair boy. The metal of a bell is best known by its sounds. Birds reveal their nature by their song. Owls cannot sing the carol of the lark, nor can the nightingale hoot like the owl. Let us then weigh and watch our words, lest our speech should prove us to be foreigners and aliens from the commonwealth of Israel. Well, some deep grounds here. Trust you enjoyed the meditation. Certainly worthwhile going over and over again. This is Michael then, declaring yet again, Jesus is Lord. Until next time, be